Hi Libra, I hope that you're all doing well. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. It looks like there's been some recent success with you moving away from something that wasn't working for you. Maybe something that wasn't working with you. Interesting. Okay, so we're starting off with Libra, we're starting off with the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is about, like, it can be feeling very distraught about something, but to start off in this space means like something probably recently happened. I'm looking at a tower here, so something unexpectedly could have taken place, and it may have been something that like really threw you off mentally. Like this could have been something that you felt really upset about, maybe something you're still feeling a bit upset about. I'm getting the feeling of like this sense of coming down from whatever this is. So it looks like you may have recently experienced the height emotionally of whatever this is, and it definitely is something that you were feeling extremely affected by mental health wise. But to start off with, the Nine of Swords kind of feels like the peak of this energy. So I get the sense of you kind of coming down from whatever this is now. It even looks like something got straightened out. To have also the Empress here, this could have also had you questioning like your ability to take care of yourself, to take care of others. It could have been something that has to do with like you innately and like how you're functioning even within the world. Even something that you feel like you're responsible for. Because the Empress is a mothering type of energy. It's one that's very nurturing. So something related to that, whether this be self or something or someone that you're responsible for, that may have been where this worry is. But to have you come out as the Empress, like within the second card, it kind of seems like there's something even that you're getting back into the groove of, and kind of like shaking yourself off, dusting yourself off from whatever this was and getting back in the zone. But yeah, something unexpectedly really threw you off, for sure. I'm even seeing the Empress kind of be in like her like nightgown, in their nightgown. So it could have been something that happened like maybe within your personal life. Even like when your guard was down, or like when you didn't have your defenses up. Related to something or someone that you love. I am seeing a cycle that's completing here. What I get the feeling of is that, like, whether this be you taking care of yourself or taking care of things around you, you feeling responsible for something, like being in charge of nurturing or like giving your energy to something, you could have felt thrown off and even felt maybe like you weren't prepared for something that you needed to do, or maybe felt like you fell through in some sort of way, or that you weren't able to do something that you needed to do. Maybe even feeling like, I feel like the word fail is like a harsh word to use, but when you were in the midst of something, you could have been feeling like that. However, I am seeing that this is a lesson that's encouraging you to be more confident, like maybe even some self-forgiveness here, and you kind of like reinstating your Empress energy and empowering yourself. So whatever it was that had happened, I'm hearing commotion. Whatever it was that had happened, I'm seeing you, as I said before, kind of picking yourself up and dusting yourself off, and I am seeing the close of a cycle here. So it looks like this could have been something that I'm hearing onset. This could have been something that happened very quickly and then like was over very quickly. Like I'm even getting something with like 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 hours, something like that. And to have the Tower too, it's like this thing happened in an unexpected way where like you hadn't been anticipating it, and then it's over, it's done with, like shortly after. This could have also been a situation that called you to step up. And in hindsight, you may be like, you know what, I'm really glad about the way that I handled that. I'm really glad about the way that I took care of that. And even feeling like you got the best outcome within like maybe an unfortunate situation, something upsetting. Very interesting. For some of you, this is even something that got you possibly more in touch with like your beliefs or like some sort of philosophy. It could have like strengthened something for you, like even your connection with spirit. I am hearing the word crisis. So yeah, you could have even been like called to action in some sort of way with the King of Swords here. I'm seeing there be like strong ties to Aquarian energy. I'm also looking at Taurus here too. I'm looking at Venus, Saturn, Taurus, and also Aquarius. This may be somebody that you are connecting with. There may have been a conversation that you had with someone, can definitely be an Aquarius or an Aquarius Venus. Getting the feeling of you may have an Aquarius Venus. You may be an Aquarius. But I'm seeing like some sort of conversation that you have with someone. I am getting a notion of growth and healing with the Empress and the Star. It looks even like there was some sort of confusion even on the emotional front that needed to be verbalized, because I'm seeing like you may have been upset about something and having a hard time articulating it, maybe because you weren't sure about how you were feeling on the emotional front. To have the Six of Cups, this can speak about like somebody you have history with. It can also speak about like a family member, somebody close to you too, something even about the family structure. This could have also been something that like triggered childhood stuff for you as well. What I'm getting to is that like rather than resorting to maybe something that you had done in the past, this may have been like a new way for you to even like handle things emotionally. It's like instead of going back to the old ways, it's kind of about like stepping into an energy and handling a situation within like a more developed like Empress type of energy. So maybe in the past, this is something that would like maybe you felt you wouldn't have had the tools or the skills to deal with, and now like because of where you've developed, it looks like this is something that like even though it may have been confusing and even for a moment kind of set you back in a way where you could have even felt like a child within a moment, or like maybe even helpless for a second, it's something that like when you sort out what it is that was going on for you emotionally, because it even seems like this is some sort of lesson that is helping you work through how you handle the emotional process, like especially when you are in like a crisis or a crisis situation or something that feels very upsetting to you, and even organizing your thoughts and emotions in a way where you can articulate and communicate and like execute what needs to be executed. It even feels like forging your own path. Looking at Venus, Saturn, Taurus, Aquarius. This can be your chart. This can be someone else's chart. Yeah, I do get the notion of, like, you may have even questioned your ability to do something or take care of something. But I'm even seeing you come out in like a renewed energy. Like maybe you feel like you have a new lease emotionally. Now here's that Tower. I'm looking at the Lovers and I'm looking at the Tower. So something surprising happened between you and somebody that you're close with. I'm seeing something that affects you on the emotional front more than anything. I'm being drawn to the stones here at the feet of the Queen of Cups. They look like, you see how they're different colors? There's a lake. I'm hearing Michigan. I don't know if it's in Michigan. There is a lake somewhere that has stones that are different colors within it. But I'm not able to place that. But I am hearing Michigan. Okay, so something unexpected happens with somebody that you're close with. I'm seeing you feel like definitely impacted on the emotional front. This is something that could affect like a relationship, a home, like maybe even your foundation in some sort of way. I want to get more context for the Tower because I'm seeing like two different storylines veering off here. Okay. It looks to me like a separation or a breakup or, and I mean, it doesn't have to be romantic. I'm seeing like you be together with someone and then I'm seeing the Tower. So it's like whatever event this is that's happening. And then I'm seeing a single person here. So this could have definitely affected like the emotional foundation of a relationship. I'm also seeing the Three of Swords here. You may have actually wanted something to fall apart, which I know sounds a little bit strange, but beneath the Tower, I am seeing the Nine of Cups. So like there may have been something that in a way you felt was inevitable. And you may have kind of like hoped for something to just get over with. So maybe even feeling like something was going to happen and being like, can this just happen now so we can be done with it? Okay. So I'm seeing these two people together, right, Libra? And I'm seeing there be a breakup or breaking apart of whatever relationship this was. I don't know if it was something official or not. For some of you, it can be. For others of you, this can be something unofficial that was happening. And I'm seeing that like one person had one agenda within the relationship, another person had another agenda. And I'm seeing that like where the Nine of Cups comes through is that there was at least one party that did not want to commit to the relationship. I'm seeing the Knight of Wands. So this person was like, I'd rather be with like maybe multiple people or not committing to the relationship, and that may have also led to what this was. Like maybe you thought that things were going in a direction. Remember, energies can be reversed. You could have been like, okay, like we're gonna get married, or we're gonna be in like a committed relationship, and this is gonna happen. And then what I'm seeing going on is that there's this sense of coming together, and then there's this sense of like not getting to the point of maybe where you thought the trajectory was going within the relationship. And I'm seeing there be heartbreak because somebody was either like tempted by someone outside of the relationship, or one of the parties within the relationship was wanting to do other things outside of the relationship. And I'm even seeing somebody that you're working with here. It's like maybe even trying to, this can be you working with a sense of impulsivity. This can be you working with a partner that you feel is impulsive, or maybe is having a different agenda than you are. I'm kind of getting the notion of like trying to tame a lion here, Libra. Okay. So here's where it gets tricky. These two people that came together may have been telling each other that they were just seeing each other and they were committed to the relationship and all of that. And so you were just believing what, remember, energies can be reversed too. You were just believing what this person was telling you. However, I'm seeing somebody that was being dishonest with you, and I'm seeing it be a moment where it's like this came to light, you realize this, and I'm hearing there's no going back. So it wasn't a situation where it's like you're wanting something and the person is clearly being like, well, I don't want that, and we want two different things. This is you being like, I want this, and this person being like, yeah, we want the same things, we're like going for the same goal here. All of that. I'm seeing someone coughing here, something with this person's throat chakra, and I'm seeing that like they may have very, very, very deliberately been dishonest with you, and it seems like you found something out, like maybe even wanting to know the truth of what was going on here. But yeah, I get this sense like somebody was putting on like quite a good show, like maybe quite a convincing show for you. Making their best effort to like have you believe what they were feeding you. About them being on the same page, about, yeah, I'm seeing this whole thing be like you discussed like standards and expectations and all of this, and this person was like, I'm just gonna agree with them and tell them that we want the same things to get what I want now from them, and I'm still gonna be sneaky and going off and doing whatever I want to do. Because with the Six of Pentacles, it's like reciprocity, equality, like everybody being on the same page, like this equal give and take, us being on the same page when it comes to standards and expectations and all of this stuff. And to have the Seven of Swords next to it, it's like one of the parties in this agreement signed the agreement under false pretenses. So I do get the sense that this was deliberate on this person's end. Like, as unfortunate as it can be to hear, but I'm seeing somebody very much in their shadow. This is somebody that's going to agree with you and tell you what you want to hear, so they don't have to deal with the consequences of what they want to do, because they're actually not okay with what it is that they're doing. So it's like they're hiding their actions, so they don't have to, hoping to not have to be honest with it. But it seems like something came to light and you realized quickly that like somebody was being dishonest with you, someone was taking advantage of you. It's even something about the way that this person was behaving. It's like I'm seeing something even strike you as odd. It looks too like as much as you were connecting with this person, I'm seeing there definitely be a lack or a depth when it comes to this person connecting with the higher chakras. So it's like you may have just been connecting with them with the root and the sacral energy, and when it comes to like the solar plexus or anything higher, you were not able to connect with them. The solar plexus is like where we manifest, so it means like a mutual manifestation was not happening. And this means too that like if you tried to connect with them in a heart-to-heart way, in a vulnerable type of way, they would have like, I'm even seeing somebody that deflects and turns things into like something sexual rather than like being vulnerable emotionally. And that may have even been something that kind of like piqued your sensitivity and you being able to focus in and be like, something isn't right here, something's going on. I'm hearing that they're not ready. This person isn't ready. So yeah, it could have even felt like kind of dream-like when you met this person too, but I'm seeing things like crumble down quite quickly. You may be calling this person out. Because I'm even seeing you, it looks to me like you may be working on finding the words that you want to say and what you want to communicate with this person, and be like, we agreed on this and this is what we talked about and this is what you did. So like right now you may be like gathering something or figuring something out that you want to like even bring to this person. I'm hearing the word expose. Okay, so to summarize it, I'm seeing you be together with someone. I'm seeing there be heartbreak. I am hearing the word cheated because somebody was deceiving you. I'm seeing this be a surprise. And this kind of be like the deterioration of what it was that you wanted when it came to an equal relationship with somebody that you were going to share your heart with. I'm seeing somebody in the Knight of Wands energy. So it's basically like you being able to see this person's character very clearly based off of what they're doing and what you're seeing. And interestingly enough, I am still seeing the Four of Wands and the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So whether you're still trying to work with this person on the relationship, or you're like, you know what, I'm just focusing on myself and my stability in general and my foundation and my home separated from this person, the main goal here is to work in a way where there's a sense of harmony that's being established. Like whether you're actively collaborating with this person or whether you're just doing this on your own. And I'm seeing that like be the test here. For those of you that you're still trying to make it work with this person, there may be something going on that like maybe you don't want to admit to yourself yet about like even the fate of this connection. Maybe something that you're not ready for, or you still want to work with them. But I'm seeing very much this person be in an energy where if you're looking for a long-term committed relationship, energetically speaking, they're not popping up within that energy. They're popping up in an energy where like they want to have fun. They're not going to commit to something long-term. They're going to be inconsistent with you, and more than likely will still not be completely transparent with you either. I don't think there were any major arcanas. Mars and Gemini. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.